What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. All right, I'm going to be back on here more. I don't know, I say that and then I get off because I realize there's some things that happen for me and probably for you when you're on social. So if you take the time to watch this, I appreciate you. So I want to talk today about taking back control of your life, okay? So it's been a long 18 months. There's been a lot of stuff that's gone on. There's been a lot of things that we have felt like were outside of our control, and there's been a lot of stuff that we've given our power away. All of us, right? All of us to some degree, and we've all done it in varying senses. And I think we're starting to see a lot more ramifications of what's happening in the world. And this is my invitation to you to take a step back, to look at your life, to ask a couple different questions, to ask some deeper questions about your life, about what's going on in society, about all of the things that are happening for us and to us and around us, and just take a minute and really think about what this means in your life, what it means in your kid's life, where it's showing up in your world that you don't even realize it's happening, right? So Facebook keeps telling me that 3 years ago, I think, I was talking about fear. And I did like multiple lives about fear and what is fear and all this stuff. And I've listened to them somewhat. I have not shared them just because I think it's relevant in different ways right now. But first things first is that, in my opinion, and some of you are really not going to like this, and I'm sorry, and that's okay if you don't like it. Like, that's the thing about this world, is there is freedom and we all get to have our opinions. But there is a sense of control right now, in my opinion, that's happened, right? Oh, this is going to happen. We're going to shut down your business, and this is going to happen, and then you're going to have to wear masks. That's PS don't actually work. And then this is going to happen, and then we're going to give you a little bit of sense of control, and then we're going to mask up your kids again, and all this stuff that's happening, right? Like, in my opinion, there's a whole lot of things going on right now that we're trying to be controlled, right? And some of us are choosing to go for it, and some of us are choosing not to, and some of us don't know what to think, and a lot of us are confused, right? No matter what, whether you believe what's going on, what's not going on, like, there is an overwhelming sense of fear in the world right now, okay? And we can pretend like it doesn't affect us, we can act like it's not there, we can do all of those things, but there is a sense of fear, right? So what I want you guys to understand is, with fear, is that right now, well, not right now, always, one of the biggest needs we have in this world is certainty, right? Feeling that we're safe, feeling that life is certain, knowing that, like, we have this sense of safety, right? Our core need of safety. And a lot of us don't feel this right now. And if you don't feel that way, what I encourage you to do is, A, understand that control is an illusion. That was one of the biggest things that shifted in my life when I started to go through my awakening and really my healing, was that control is an illusion. And I was like, I'm a control freak. I control all of the things. And when I started to realize that I can't control anything and no one can control me, two massive freedoms happened, right? Because when you step out of control and you stop trying to do this to your life and to the world around you and to everything that's going on, and you start to realize you can't be controlled and you can't control anything, you get to understand that the other side of that is creation, right? You can create anything in this world, but you have to understand the energy you're coming from, and you have to understand the intention behind it, right? So in this world, if you want to create a life that's happy and free and healthy and all of those things, then you've got to be taking action to create freedom in your life, to create health in your life, to create joy in your life, to create a meditation space, to block out all the crap that you don't need to have in your life. Like, you have to create that, right? So what I want to encourage you guys all to do is ask a few more questions, right? What is going on in our world, and why is it happening? Who do I get to believe? Who do I choose to believe? Can I do a little more research, and can I dig deeper into it? And where in this world is this affecting me, right? For us, we are pretty self-aware, and there's still been times in my life where I'm like, why am I having these responses? Why is this happening? And it's because of this overarching sense of fear, right? So I get to step back and I get to go, okay, where is it coming from? How do I minimize it in my life? How do I step more into creation? And then how do I move through this, right? And so I want you also to look at what's going on with the people around you, because there are a lot of people responding in interesting ways in this world right now. And I think it's because of the fear. So take a step back and go, how is fear affecting me right now? How are the shutdowns? How are the masks? How is all this stuff affecting my life and how I feel? And then look at the people around you, and then take a step back, take a breath, have some compassion. understand that they might not think the way that you think and they might not feel the way that you feel, but how are they trying to meet their need for certainty? How are they trying to find safety? And can you do something that will help them find that, right? Because we keep saying this like, oh, we're all in this together. And I think that's great mumbo jumbo, but I also think it's BS because I think most of us don't really feel that way. So I want you to go, okay, maybe I can't affect the world and I can't change everyone, but how do I find more compassion for myself? How do I become the creator of my life? And how do I look at the people around me that are closest to me, have compassion for them, help them meet their need for certainty, and actually create some sense of community again and some sense of togetherness. So I hope you guys are well. It was a little bit heavy today, but I really just feel like we need that right now. And I also feel like we need some more people to stand up for our kids, to get them back in school, but to really look at what's going on. I'm pretty unhappy that my kids have to wear a mask to school right now because I think it's ludicrous for someone that's between the age of 2 and 11 to wear a mask, because we know, like, talk to people that work in hospitals, how you have to get fitted for a mask is actually going to do any good. And I feel like we all need to stand up more for what we believe in on either side, right? But I think there's a lot of us that have been quiet about what's going on in our beliefs. And I think that more of us need to speak our minds and talk to each other and be open and be honest and actually look at what's best for us, what's best for our kids, what's best for our health, right? What I know to be true is that if you stress less, if you get out and get some sunshine, if you fill your body with good food, if you get some sleep and you do all of those things and you limit your alcohol and you stop doing drugs and you stop going to drive-thrus and you stop eating fast food, you're going to be a healthier version of yourself. And if we all did that for the last 18 months, the world would be a happier, healthier place. So I encourage you, look at those things going on in your life, look at those kids, those things that are happening for our children, and stand up for what you believe in on whichever side it is, right? Because through understanding and questions, we can all get to a place where we're healthier, happier, and we can get back to more of a normal life. So hope you guys have a great Monday, and we'll talk to you soon.